Hey everybody, yeah, it's Monday afternoon. I didn't have to work today, so figured it'd be a nice day to come out to the park. It's a fairly decent day. Woke up to thunderstorms this morning and had the sky clear for a little bit. Now it's clouded back up again, but at least no rain. Coolish day, not bad though. It's in the 70s. You know, it's still shorts and t-shirt weather for me. So I'm going to do a style of beer that I have not done before. I've done a few gooses, but I've never done just a straight lambic, so I'm going to do the Three Fontaine Oud Creek. It's a blended lambic beer brewed with sour cherries, aged in oak. Comes in at 6% ABV. Small corked and caged bottle, got some paper wrapped around it. I'll have to cut that off for sure. So anyway, a little bit from the website. Now this is courtesy of Google Translate. They don't have an English version of their website, so it's a little strange, but I think you can get the gist of it. Oud Creek, Three Fontaine, produced by ripening cherries, both the pulp and the seeds, in young lambic. This process takes between 6 to 8 months after bottling. After bottling, should need a comma. The beer matures for at least 4 months in a warm room where the spontaneous fermentation occurs in the bottle. The head of Oud Creek is very sensitive to the concentration of oil that the cherry pits, and which may vary from 1 year to light, whatever that means. Getting Old Creek Three Fontaines, no flavor, fresh or dyes added, which makes this beer very natural and is especially thirst quenching. Like I said, it's 6% ABV. The bottle date on this one is 2009, March 31st, so a little over 3 years old. So let's hopefully get the lid off this. Like I said, it's covered with paper. I got to cut it off. Let me cut it. Get my little handy little boot knife here. Doesn't want to come very well. There it goes. There it goes. Nice little cork and cage. So let's get this off. Like I said, I've done some gooses, but never just a plain lambic. So see if we can get this. Oh, that is. There it goes. There it goes. All right. Nice little pop, little bit of smoke, not very much, so let's get this in the glass. Doesn't seem to be a ton of carbonation. There's a little bit coming up there now. I can hear it hissing. We got a very, very cloudy, almost murky red beer. Oh, have a pinky of a pink colored head, which you'd expect from a cherry beer. So let me get a nose on this. Yeah, getting those sour cherries right up front. A little bit of mustiness. Got some. It's a tart cherry, that's for sure. Definitely acidic, vinegary. Getting a little of that wild yeast funk. Funk, musty, sort of the same thing. My goodness, we got a little sun coming out. Getting a little hint of lemon in there along with the sour cherry, but good smelling lambic. So let me give it a taste. And here's these bees coming back again. Oh wow, it's quite sour up front, puckeringly sour. It's stupid bees. Got that sour cherry. There's a little bit of that oak presence. I think they said they age it in barrels, but I don't know how long. Definitely getting some oaky woody flavors in there. A little lemony in there too. Almost the head's disappeared almost totally. I'm not sure. I think what they meant, which may vary from 1 year to light. I don't know what that means, but Obviously, the head doesn't. They weren't expecting the head to stick around a little bit. Fairly light-bodied. Carbonation is low, so it feels almost like a medium mouthfeel. Very dry on the finish. Dry and sour on the finish, and it's got kind of a lingering dryness. Definitely a good tasting creek beer. So let me let this warm up a bit, sip on this a while, and I'll be back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It hadn't been all that long, but I'm sipping on this. This is a really nice, enjoyable beer if you like sours. This is a nice, tasty, sour lambic for sure. The cherry presence isn't as much as I expected, and I'm not sure what I was expecting. I was expecting a little more carbonation. This is really low carbonation. Like I said, which makes it feel a little thicker than it is, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be this low carbonation, or I've just got a bottle that's not quite right or something. But it's a darn good beer. This is a very enjoyable beer. Very nice little creek. Like I said, this is the first creek or just general lambic that I have reviewed. Like I said, I've done some gooses, but very tasty, very complex. There's a lot going on here. It's leaving a little lacing down the glass. Almost looks like it could be alcohol legs on there, but at 6%, I don't think so. But this is a darn tasty beer. It wouldn't be an everyday beer for me, but it's nice to try. And I've done one other Three Fontaines, but I think that was one of their gooses. So this is the first creek I've done. First just regular lambic I've done, but it's darn good beer. I'm going to give this a good solid 9.5 out of 10. If you like a sweet lambic, stick with the Lindemans. That's all we can get locally. But this is a nice, really nice sour lambic. So for me, the Oud Creek from Three Fontaine. There's the 3, and there's the Brouwerij Fontaine. It's going to get a good, like I said, 9.5 out of 10. Good solid beer. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beer.